All right, this is Vanny. So one of the less romantic part of leading walks is what I call now route discovery. It is what I'm doing right now. So basically, I am designing a new route. So my goal is to walk and sense what it feels like. If the sidewalk, if there's a safety route from the beginning to the end, and also pleasantry, if it's pleasant enough, right? It's also an important fact. There's also an element of shading, depending what time of day that the walk will take place. I'm aware of those times. So currently, what I'm doing, I'm a mimicry the time I will be guiding the same walk. So I'm taking the same route, and I'm observing everything's in between. Also, the design factor is interesting enough as a route. And yes, so today I will take you on a journey to truly discover what it is to be a urban hiker. There is more to it. And also I have to describe the level of difficulty of each walk. Although my tolerance for extremely hard walk has went up. So I have to truly look each walk in a beginner eyes. So, which is really interesting. So, as we are, I'm walking and we shall. So, this Saturday, we have a hike, 11. So one of the things I personally do, what we call a route discovery. So this we're gonna be starting here, the only one at the Cincinnati Public Library. There's been $1 million renovation that took place here, and sometimes the community doesn't even know enough some of the perks that has been taking place. So this Saturday, we're gonna start here, and I will take you through the route and how we're gonna start. We're gonna technically start right about here, as I'm about to go inside where the hike will take place, and so people can, and somebody from the library will join us to give us a little bit more of a high view of what kind of renovation has been taking place, and it is extremely beautiful. So, and this will be the starting point of the hike. So as we stand here, and from here we're gonna walk to the cafe right at Mount Auburn. So follow me as I am leading through this walk. And as a guide, there's a lot of things I'm looking for as I'm designing a route. One is safety is the number one. Secondarily is the ease. What I mean by the beauty also play a big factor. So as I'm standing here, I'm just leaving the library, as everybody will. So the first things we will do, we will cross 9th Street. So now we are at the section between 9th Street and Vine Street. We'll go forward, and we go forward toward Central Parkway. And that is the things with walking and urban walking, there's an art to it. There's a seriousness of calmness that design also take on into people's psyche. I think there's one thing is grossly underestimated, because majority of the people, if that's the first time, and knowingly the city has a multiple variant of history, from violent, non-violent, but they're all cumbersome. But everybody come with the preconceived ideas of what the city is. And so throughout the walk, the premise of the walk is to be able to take a much more of a real-time perspective. What is the city has been? And the city has been great. Cincinnati has evolved, has been quite an interesting city. And the city has spent millions of dollars. There's a lot of people who are advocated for 24/7. City planner, big company, they're all part of this whole journey. So myself as urban hikers is to be able to thread those elements and to be able to illuminate them through the walk, so people can truly enjoy the perks of what it is to be a walker. So, as I'm here, one of the things I'll do, I'll make it right. The reason I made it right is because the shading. It's a little bit sunny. I'm not in entire sun, but for my comfort level, I made it right here, so we can we can have some sort of relief moment to the shade. That is another element part of the walk. So currently, I'm walking toward Main Street, because the location we are heading, we're going to be taking the Main Street steps. So, and that is the longest steps that cover approximately 3 neighborhoods, and that will give us more of an elevated view of the city in a short period of time. In the next 30 minutes, I'm going from the base level to the highest point to have that just in a short period of time to give you that perspective of the city. And for me, that's the ultimate perks of walking. It is the variance of perspective and elevations. You can barely get that with a car. Everything's flat. You are bound by the design route. All right, so what I'll do, I'll cross the street here. Safety is always important, part of the walking. And you gotta look left and right. And so, what's next? I think I will make a left here. Yes, that's, and right in front of me, it is the ultimate Coffee on Purim. Coffee on Purim is one of the oldest coffee shops here in the city. It is, it was there before everyone came through. So they are the pioneers of this urban jungle. So shout out to Coffee on Purim. And currently I am on Walnut Street. Yes, I'm Walnut Street. I'm walking toward 12th Street. And I think from at this point here, I'm gonna intend to stay right. I'm just going straight. I like Walnut Street better. There's less people. So sometimes within a group, you want to have more of a quality moment for people to engage. Main Street is a street that was parallel. It's one of the busiest streets. because of there's a lot of movement, especially compared. The difference between Walnut and Main Street is quite drastic, but they're all just like, a few feet from one another and kind of designed the same way, so which is quite interesting in a way. So as I'm exploring, I'm engaging into this urban jungle. So that's quite an interesting part of being a walker. And another perks of what we call element discovery for myself and the people that come to the walk, the aim eventually is for them to enrich the experience inside of the city, because the city has so much to offer. It's technically hard for one individual to really know all things. So you have to be a gradual process of discovery. Sometimes you discover a cool restaurant, a cool coffee shop, a cool bar, good apartment setting. And this is also, there's on this, the section 8 on my right, and on my left, there's some cool apartments, bars, and office spaces. It's the mixed use. I think that's what makes city quite a rich place to live. There's multiple intention entangled at one. So now you have various people that have a various goal, all serve in small square footage. And I think that's kind of what makes city quite an exciting place to dwell in. I personally like to live in a city, so city's good. But anyway, as I'm heading toward the Main Street stairs, and this is what is this all about? Check it out. Oh, a right on 14th Street. Why? Because I can. Provide, it break the pattern a little bit. Sometimes as we walk, I've noticed sometimes you can do straight line for a while. Straight line is always good in order to maintain a coherent or a momentum in conversation of people. I think it's good for to keep the flow of conversation straight line. I think that disrupts less because nobody's thinking. Is everybody just focus on following the shadow. And sometimes when you make a turn, it usually awakening people a little bit to tune up to the experience. And it's the mix of both. You sometimes walk and make a left, make a right. Yeah, anyway, so you get it. And we're on Main Street now. This is the Woodward Theater. I like this place. It's always a cool place. And so we're on the Main Street. So this is kind of the busiest street. Main Street is always a cluster of fun, the artistic enclave. Is where there's a lot of there's less corporate expression on our main streets between Central Parkway and Liberty. It's more artistic. There's a mix and match. Other streets is like more corporation driven. I'll go into break down that in the future. But Main Street, as you can see, is yeah, let's figure out what we got going on. So we got a tattoo shop. It's a lot of personality, as you can see here. It's an expression. Now we got Liberty. It's one of the cool bars inside of the city. And this is, I think it's a real estate company. Yeah, gotta house the artists, you know. And next thing is rolling with a skateboard. You see, and next is a salon. This is part of the city enclave. So, I'm trying to cross, make sure you don't get run over. Yeah, it's good. This is the city. This is what the city is all about. It's all about all those different nuggets. So I'm walking toward, now we at the tail end of Main Street. I'm heading toward the Main Street steps, where one more thing is part of the walk is infusing a certain level of effort. Does increase the experience for people. All right, we at the top of the Main Street now. Now I'm heading toward the steps. So the goal is we're gonna get at the top of that. But before we go further, there's a new mural here. There's a new mural that celebrates resistance, and it's beautifully by a friend that was making them. So, and that's part of the city. The city is a collection of people and idea. I think it's here. It's actually painting. There you go. That's the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah. So I'm about to interview him a little bit. We shall see. I am at this is beautiful mural, but surprisingly enough, the man himself is here. The artist who's drawing. So I'd be anxious to learn more about. Would you, present yourself and tell us a little bit where the inspiration came from?
My name is Jason Al-Hussein. I'm half Palestinian, half American. My dad was born in Palestine in 1932 before the Nakba, which is what we refer to as, Israel's war against the Palestinian people to essentially attack and invade and conquer Palestine and get rid of all the Palestinians to then create a Jewish state. So my dad was a refugee of that war that first broke out in 1948. So I'm pretty familiar with the history and everything that has taken place over, the last 75, 76 years.
Right.
And so my inspiration of this work comes from, number one, just being Palestinian myself and having an obligation to educate and share our history with other people so that they can have a more accurate understanding of current geopolitical events. And then the inspiration for this specific piece actually came from a photograph that I saw online of a young girl who got dressed up for Eid. She was wearing a bright green jacket and these heart-shaped sunglasses, and she had a white ribbon in her hair. And I thought, what a beautiful painting. And she had gotten dressed up for Eid, and in the background was just all of this rubble and all of the destruction of Gaza. And I thought that juxtaposition of the strength and resilience of this young child contrasted against the destruction and rubble of everything going on in Gaza was a great show of strength and resilience of the Palestinian people. And I sort of just wanted to emphasize that with my artwork here in Cincinnati. And it's really great. It's really important for me as an artist to help build the bridge between Palestinian and Jewish communities. My work is not about, demonizing the other. It's about, creating an environment of understanding and empathy and open dialogue.
All right.
Thank you. We're at 1636 Main Street. We're across the street from Rothenberg Elementary School and just around the corner from Somerset Bar. I'm really happy to have been granted permission to do such a big work of art in a very prominent, location of the city. I'm hoping that, that will help serve as, an impetus to jumpstart the conversation about Palestine in Cincinnati.
Come check his beautiful. And thank you.
Cool. Sweet. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Continue. Now, I am heading to the Main Street stairs. Where we're going to be crashing the stairs for discovery. All right, good. Vanny here. Here we go. Mike here.
This is Mike.
Mike, and yes, Mike.
Long-time Cincinnati resident.
How many years?
78.
So born and raised?
Yes. Not downtown, though, but I love downtown. It's interesting downtown.
And what part of town were you born at?
I was born in Elmwood Place.
Oh, Elmwood Place.
Lived there a couple years
Nice.
after my dad got out of the Army,
Yes.
and then he got an apartment in beautiful Green Hills, Ohio. This is a new addition going in here.
Yeah, what the building over there?
House, I bet. Have you been up these steps before?
Yeah, actually, I got a walking group called Urban Hikers.
Okay.
So this Saturday, I'll be leading a walk. I'll go through the stairs.
Well, I hiked with the group in the spring.
Yeah.
Called Spring in Our Steps.
Spring.
Is that the same people?
No, that's quite different. But the same philosophy, perhaps.
Tell me about your Saturday hike.
So we are starting the library, the Cincinnati Library, and we're going to be walking from there to the coffee shop right at the top of the stairs.
Cincinnati Library.
Yeah, from Cincinnati.
Okay, which side? East or west?
East on Vine Street.
11 o'clock?
11. Yes.
I'll be there.
Yes. Oh my God.
I look forward to it.
Wait, let me double check.
I might have to bring a friend or two.
Yes, there's approximately a few people gonna be there. Let me make sure that.
Two?
Yeah. No, more than two. It's not a date. All right, so what many people? Yes. So we starting, no, it's 10. 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock.
That's better.
All right.
So my favorite walk
Yes.
is from the riverfront
Yes.
up the Mount Adams steps.
Oh, we do that sometimes.
That will definitely keep you in shape.
What do you walk?
Why do I walk?
Yes.
I enjoy seeing what's along the walk, but I think it's a great way to stay a little bit physically fit.
Yes.
I don't think most of my friends can do it, unfortunately.
Whoa, that's why he's doing it alone.
New friends.
You gotta get younger friends. You got a few. Oh, that's interesting.
10 o'clock library.
Library at the yes.
You got a lot of clothes on, man, for this 75 degrees.
It is. Wow, what happens?
Let's see, where are my powers?
Got it. You are?
No. Next one.
Oh, the journey continues.
Gotta get this right.
Again, Mike got more stairs to go to get to his car.
So, up this next section
Yeah.
on the left, there's some tree trimming that went on.
Yes.
It gives a tremendous view now all the way to Union Terminal.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow.
In the winter,
Yeah.
even better.
Where there's, yes, there's the view is not too much obstructed.
Right. So whatever these people did to their yard really helped.
They have helped the view to increase. Yeah, that's the beauty of walking in a short period of time.
Oh, absolutely.
You change your perspective and elevations.
Here we are.
There we are. Nice. There we go.
Good to meet you.
All right, Mike.
Hope to see you Saturday.
Yeah. Danny.
All right.
Yeah. Mike is a new urban hiker. We see you Saturday.
Look forward to it. See you, man.
Yeah, see you. All right. Here we go. The journey continues. I'm a little bit overdressed. But it's good to be overdressed and underdressed. You know, there was a say in Congolese culture. When you fly in any weather. You become above the weather, you know? So right now, we got a Congo swag on, but the weather is a lot. Woo. So, the journey continues. Yeah, no elevator. Just gotta use these feet. Let's keep going. And it's part of the journey. As a walker, as an explorer, you gotta confront challenge. You gotta take on all you have to be. So, yeah. Why do I walk? I think I walk because I can right now. I walk for my mental health. And over there, you got this nice, that's the Union Terminal at the tail end. Right, all of a suddenly, we are above the city. So I'm at the top of all the buildings that you can possibly have. So the beauty of walking is in short period of time, you get to escalate. You get to change your perspective. And I think more and more, society as a whole, we are learning how to change our perspective. We are learning how to change the way we do things. But the thing is, you don't want to get stuck in perspective if you haven't updated all the new information yet. There's a certain subject that my perspective is wrong because I have a limited data to evaluate them. But over time, you want to give yourself a grace. You want to give you permissions to update your perspective as much needed. Here we go. This is the top of the stairs. This is it. This currently there's low visibility because winter has a way, perhaps summer is leafy, so there was a limited amount of accessibility. But I'm heading towards somewhere where we can potentially have a better view of what the city look like from the top. Yeah, so that's the beauty of being an urban hiker. And I love walking, man. I love walking. I think walking makes you human. Walking soften, make you embedded into reality, you know? There you go. Here we are. We are at the top of the mountain. This is the highest point here from which you can see the city. There you go. This is the city. This is what I walk for too. As I earn it, I will take a break to catch my breath. Thank you. All right. After a good rest at the top of the Main Street stairs for a little bit, so the way I've designed the walk is we're gonna rest there for 5 minutes, just for people to catch up the breath. And then the very next stop here is the stopping ground. So I will check it out as I'm walking toward our stop, which is this is Mount Auburn. It's a combination of old neighborhoods of Cincinnati. And there's one thing particular about Cincinnati. They call Cincinnati the city of 7 hills. So there is literally 7 hills in Cincinnati. And ask bikers, they will tell you, they're the ones that feel like the most. They can feel, yeah. So, and yeah, I love the city. The city has been, for me, so the coffee shop we're heading is right there at the corner. As we, and more, there's a little bit of nuggets of view as we walk through the different places. There you go. You get the slivers of the city. Yeah. This is Cincinnati, and this is sort of the center of Cincinnati. You see there, the peaky place you see is the city hall. Yeah, is where the decision making, all the decision maker are clusters, right? So yeah, Cincinnati is one of those jam, man. You gotta love this place. You gotta love Cincinnati. We love Cincinnati. Cincinnati is good. It's good for a lot of people. It's subdued. That's why I call Cincinnati. Deeply conservative values. And not all are good, but here, at least they got some values. It's not like Vegas, no personality, guys. It's Cincinnati. Yeah. All right, this is the coffee shop. You can see this is the patio. I will take you from, we're gonna go from the front and explore Sycamore and Dorchester. Yeah, there's enough space for everybody to share. This is it. We've arrived to the